Happy Thursday, McLean. I'm Zia.
And I'm Jiff. Hey Zia, Spotify Wrapped just came out. I listened to about 38,000 minutes of music. What about you?
That's a lot. I listened to around 68,000 minutes. But now let's take only a fraction of that time to watch today's WMHS news. Let's get right into it. The McLean Madrigals are competing in the annual Wash FM Holiday Choir Competition. You can log in at the link below and vote once a day. We've won twice before, so let's see if we can secure a third. You can vote and listen at the same time or catch them on air by tuning in to Wash FM.
Seniors, McLean High School offices are closed over winter break. This means that transcript requests sent over winter break will not be processed until we are back on Monday, January 5th. Please review your deadlines and complete your transcript requests early. Students should make transcript requests by Monday, December 15th to ensure submission to colleges prior to winter break. Additionally, any requests to apply ED2 to a school must be submitted to your counselor by Wednesday, December 17th. If you have any questions about transcript requests, please contact your school counselor or Susan Blalock. Now let's go to Caius and Paul with sports.
What's up, Highlanders? I'm Caius.
And I'm Paul, and we're here with today's sports.
On Tuesday, boys basketball got a big win in their first game of the season at Madison with a final score of 52-41.
Today, girls basketball welcomes Edison at 7:30, and gymnastics travels to Mount Vernon at 6 p.m.
Tomorrow, boys basketball takes on Mount Vernon here at home at 7:30. Girls basketball travels to Woodbridge at 7.
Boys wrestling goes to Fairfax at noon for the Nova Classic on Friday as well, and swim and dive goes to Providence Rec Center to take on Marshall at 6:30.
On Saturday, boys basketball plays Robinson at 7:30 here at McLean, and boys wrestling travels back to Fairfax for the Nova Classic again at noon.
Girls wrestling goes to Herndon on Saturday too, and indoor track heads over to Episcopal.
That's all for your sports today. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Caius and Paul. The Tri-M Music Honor Society will host its third annual holiday house tomorrow, December 5th, after school from 3 to 5 in the lecture hall. This cheerful winter event is open to all and will feature live music, hot cocoa, sweet treats, gingerbread house decorating, and some music trivia. Come ring in the holiday season and support the McLean Tri-M chapter by dropping by.
McLean's Holiday Bazaar is coming up on Saturday, December 13th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This community tradition features local crafters, student groups, and family-friendly fun. The casual, festive atmosphere makes it a perfect place to support McLean clubs and small businesses while checking names off your gift list. That sounds like a cozy event. Now let's go to Cora, Sham, Caroline, and Nico to tell us about another festive event.
On November 21st, the Black Student Associations of Langley, McLean, Oakton, and Fairfax High Schools got together to share a Friendsgiving meal. The students were welcomed into the community with delicious food, fun games, and a sense of belonging.
We were planning on having our own potluck for Thanksgiving, but we decided it would be better to have a more unified event with a larger population because it would kind of foster like inter-school connections.
It means a lot to me to just have a community with people that share a same ethnic background as me.
Well, we hope for a lot of our new members to really just be able to reaffirm their Black identity here, because we understand that, at a predominantly white school, it can be really easy to, feel as though you need to suppress certain parts of your identity in order to fit in and to, not make other people uncomfortable. But we just want people to understand that, you can and you should be who you are, and you shouldn't have to worry about, the cultural differences between you and your classmates.
So what initially inspired me to join the BSU even was just to find a sense of community. Being able to reach out to other people and kind of create more connections across the schools kind of builds more of that community where students can see themselves in their friends and see themselves in relationships that they make.
BSA has been a good community kind of just to realize that you still have people even if it's not as much people.
When I first joined McLean, the BSC was kind of like a safe space for me, where I felt kind of mentally sound and comfortable in my own race. And I wanted to be able to give that feeling to the next generation of students. So I basically wanted to step up so I could be kind of a role model to those that are kind of curious about their heritage.
I would say as a minority in all the schools in this area, it's really important for us to be connected and to be able to rely on each other.
I would say it's really fun. It's really accepting. Everyone's super nice. And I just feel like it's a place where you can kind of just kind of chill, be yourself, and you don't really have to worry about just some of the things you have to worry about when you're a minority in a predominantly white school.
I hope that when we leave next year for college, that they're able to continue being able to build those relationships and continue being able to, just meet other people like yourself. I hope they feel that they have a community behind them, and I hope they feel like they're not alone.
Join BSA.
Join BSA.
Everyone there is so nice. You are accepted. You are loved. Like, just join.
Signing off for WMHS News, this has been Caroline, Cora, Nico, and Sham.
What an amazing event.
You know what else is amazing? McLean's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I mean, he's my physics teacher, and I can definitely verify he's amazing. And his classroom is also full of a bunch of interesting stuff.
Let's go to Sid and Dom to find out more about stuff in his room.
Hi, my name's Sean Jones, and I have a student-built Gundam collection. What first drew me to Gundam is my best man, who I met in Japan, was massively obsessed with them, and I had exactly zero interest in it. And then he sat me down and showed me a bunch of cartoons from the 1970s. One thing led to another. He moved away, but we kept watching, and as I was leaving Japan, I picked a few up on my way out, figuring I'd try to start building them myself. This is the Mobile Suit Full Armor Gundam from Mobile Suit Thunderbolt, or Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. It is my favorite. I liked Gundam before it, but when I saw that movie, I fell in love. So this one I built. Sorry, I should be looking at you. This one I built. Every single one of these was built by my students. Not a single one was built by me. I started sharing them during my Strategies for Success class when students were finished with all their classwork. And I started with just 2 boxes. It was these 2 right here. And then as the students got interested, I started buying more just for them to build, and it kept growing. I kept buying more and more and more. And it sort of took on a life of its own. Yeah.
That's some pretty cool stuff. Sham, will the weather be just as cool this week?
Hello Highlanders, this is Sham back with your weather. Here's a quick look at the next few days. Today is cold with partly cloudy skies. The high is around 43 and a low drops down to 28. Tomorrow gets even colder with the high near 32 and a low around 27. And on Saturday, we warm up a little bit with some sun reaching out a high up near 43 and a low close to 27. That's all for your weather. Now, back to your anchors.
Thanks, Sham. That's all for today's show.
You can submit announcements for the next news show at the link below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Instagram for up-to-date news and announcements.
Have a thrilling Thursday, McLean.